Hey, you know what? I know we got hung up a little bit, but we certainly appreciate him calling in. We said that he would. He's a man of his word, and he's Andy Dalton of the Cincinnati Bengals. He's having a terrific season. Andy, it's Tiki and Tierney. How are you today, buddy? What's happening?
Doing well. How are y'all?
We are well. I know you're running around doing a radio tour, but this season has started out, I think, a fantastic manner for you guys. A couple setbacks and losses, but overall, the narrative around you has been that you can't win in the postseason. And we talked to A.J. Green, your wide receiver, and he said that's absolutely not true. It hasn't always been on Andy. But does this year feel different or more put together in previous seasons now that the way that you guys started in 2015?
Yeah, I think we've been playing some of our best football since I've been here, and a lot of the same guys are here from when I started, and we've obviously added pieces along the way. But for us, we can't worry about what's happened in the past. We can't get those games back. We've just got to look forward to what we're trying to do, and we're trying to play our best football come the end of the year and on to the playoffs. And so we still haven't earned our way there. We're still not in yet, but we just got to keep playing like we know we can play.
Yeah, nobody's going to apologize, nor should you have to, for being 9-2 in the NFLs. Come on, it's 9-2. And Tiki said, we had AJ on to start the season. He was raving about Eifert. Obviously, we saw him in college at a big-time program. You've seen him in practice before this year commenced. And, AJ, he and maybe a little hyperbole on his part, but he said that, he's got Hall of Fame talent. And Tiki and I were like, all right, that seems a little bit much, but you watch him play, the targets, the plays. He's really diversified the offense. What has he meant to you?
He's such a talented guy. He's big. He can run. He's got a great feel for the game. And the touchdown spot in the red zone, it's been big for us. So to get a guy like that back after him missing the whole year last year with injury, he's been a big part of this offense and big reason for the success that we've had.
When you look at your schedule going forward, you have a heavy dose of the conference, and you have a big lead in the conference. But how important are these next games, especially because they're ones that you should win?
They're big. Especially at this point in the season, like I was saying earlier, you want to be playing your best football, and this kind of sets the tone for what's going to happen when you get to the postseason. And so, for us, we got to keep this one game at a time mentality and keep finding ways to win.
All right, we're talking to Andy Dalton of the Bengals here on Tiki and Tierney, CBS Sports Radio. Andy, you are, in terms of controversy, the needle is never anywhere but zero for you. You're very calm, you're very collected, you don't cause any ripples, but the whole J.J. Watt stuff was interesting. If you had a chance to do it over again, how would you handle that? The comments after the game, you know what he said, we know what he said. How would you have handled that?
I don't know exactly what he said. All I knew was what someone told me that he said, and so that's what I, responded off of. And so, that's in the past now. I've got, no ill will towards JJ. I don't have, there's no, controversy between me and him. It's just one of those things that I responded to what a reporter told me that someone said, and that's where my comments came from.
So lesson learned. Next time, hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak, right before you comment. Right.
I think you gotta hear what somebody actually says rather than just a piece of what someone says.
Agreed. Andy Dalton. We have discussed your team a lot. Tiki and I have been doing the show for 3 years now, going into year number 4 in 2016. And because you've been a playoff team every year we've done the show together, we've discussed your team a lot. And you've come up, your head coach comes up. What do you think the Cincinnati Bengals fans are thinking right now? Because I know they're fully invested, and I know that they're behind the team, but do you think there's an element, because I think you guys were booed the first loss this year, which was ridiculous, that they're still not sure who you are as a team and where you're going this season?
Well, we feel like Cincinnati's really bought in, and really everybody's supporting us, and it's been a lot of fun to be part of this city and to see the excitement everybody has for what's been going on. There's been a lot of happy people here in Cincinnati this year, and so we're just trying to keep that up.
All right, Andy. I know you got to get back to the meetings. Appreciate you holding on your word. I know you've had a busy morning. Appreciate it, dude. Be well, be healthy, and let's see some different results when we get to January. All right.
All right.
Appreciate you, Andy.
There you go, Andy.